to page setup subsection 7.11 within the work with Word. We will again to use roughly 3 videos, I hope, to talk about the page setup. So in this video, we try to discuss about the concept of section and then section divider and page size. Next, we talk about page orientation, page margin, and our gutter concept. Then the following is we will talk about the page header footer and how you can set different the styles for between odd and even page or between first and the rest of the page. So let's starting from the first one. So at the same time is I have already updated our the code here. So in the repository Python _with_office, you can see the latest part code on the chapter part 2, chapter 7, same as the left VS Code. It's the latest is already updated to the last video 7.9. I hope you can retrieve those of folk. Then you can read those code and try to test from your own. So that is, I hope you can use this as a reference to your work and to your learning. And coding for the page setup, if you open the Word with empty one, in this English version Word, you can see our section. It's called the layout. Within this layout, here is the page setup area. So we have 5 columns and some drop downs. So if you click this expand, it's coming to the margin, paper, layout, and the grid. So in the margin, you can see those top, these 4 different direction, and this gutter we will mention in the next part. And also here is the size, source, and layout is we have the, I think it's the orientation. Orientation is on, this is the size, the orient apply to, and this is the layout. This is the document grid. Horizontal, that's the text one. The orientation is here. So you can just click here. So that will be interesting one. Is we use next video to talk about some the tricky in this Python code for the orientation. So let's close all and we create over 711. And this is the last the sub-chapter. So page setup. And we do this first one. So we have talked about the different hierarchy. If you remember within Word, this first level is document. Then we discuss paragraph and run. And for the run and the paragraph, parallelly, we talk about picture and the table. So they within table, you can also have the paragraph and the runs inside. For this page setup, we will introduce a section. So section is not the in the clear the hierarchy, but they have the cross the reference to the paragraph to the runs, but it's also another type of this division of a Word document. One Word document can be separate to the multiple parts. Every parts are the independent. Those independent part we will call that section. And within section, you still have the paragraph and the runs. So those are the things we need to try to see from this introduce here. So let's create 7.11.1. the section. So use section 1 py. So let's just introduce this section object. So from docx import document first, and the doc equal to document. Next is doc.save. Oh, we don't save this, and we print type doc. So that is the document, and the print type doc section. So when you create our document, you get our. Oh, so let's see. So from doc import document, CU. Doc sections. So not the single. So you can see here your doc is the inherit is document type, and the sections is in the different class. So let me change my working directory. So let's go to our 7-Eleven. So yeah, so let's clear this so that you don't have bothered by the different earlier. Then those let's give the section our variable. So doc sections. Remember, we have empty doc. So that means whenever you create a new document, you have at least one section. So let's see type section. You got this. The section is our individual of your section's documents, the class. So the doc.sections has this class, and the doc if you create this doc sections, every individual section will have our section, the single this type. And then let's create the second one. See, if you want to insert or add our section, you can use this add section, this method. So we have our documents, and let's delete those. And we want to add a section. So when you add section here, just use this add section, but this is just a single. And you can keep adding section 2. So let's print length. Here you just ensure is the sections. So doc dot. So we create section 1, section 2 plus this default section. So your total now has 3. So that is quite easy. It's similar like the Excel. You have the sheet. And for Word, you already tested that for the paragraph for the run, so that's no big difference. Now let's see this division symbol. So the section to divide the section. So you have multiple symbol to divide the section. One is the new page, this section symbol, or continuous, or the old page, or there's an even page or old page. So those is when you have a section in Word is translated into next page. So you use section to split the section to split page. So that is put into this WD section start this class, and we have this for the type. So let's do some testing. 7, 12, 11, 2 is the section divider. .py. Let's use some testing to do this. So from docx import our document class, and then this we have our document instance. So ensure you use that properly and run without error. Let's continue. Now we need to add this enumerated the class. So that's it in this enum, and we load that section, import this WD. You can see here section start this class. Then we will initialize this as 1 equal to section 1 equal to doc add section, and we can print s1 dot start type. These are new page, so that is the default. So when we create a new section, if we don't decide it is WD section start, then this will be the new page. New page, and the number is 2. And then let's set is section 2 equal to doc add section. So we set this WD section dot start, this new page, and then print s2 start type. So that should be new page as well. So let's keep creating our 3, 4, 5. So we have 3, 4, 5. So this one we will use this continue. Let's see the continues. So that's our 3, and this we'll use this even. So that's 4. This use odd. That's 5. So now you have all these type together with this first one is the default. So and you can see the number or value of this enumerated is 0, 2, 3, 4. So that is this section divider. So it's also quite direct concept. Let's talk about this size for now. So what this size means is if by default is A4 page. A4 is in the width is 21 centimeter, height is 29.7, and if you use a letter in the American regions, that will be the different size. So those are the size you need to pay attention. So paper size. Let's make this 1. So from docs import document and doc equal to document, and we can have the section equal to doc dot sections 0. So we don't need to create a new section because we already have this default section. We can print section with this paper width in cm, and we can print. Let's print this first. You can see 2159 is in the cm, and we print section page height in mm. So let's see here. I got this 27.9 279.4. So in the height. So that is the roughly is like this. So you can see from here is the that is the default Python is using. Let's see here. Python docx is using letter size as default. So that is the difference. If you open our, but you can set your default size in your Word, but by default, Word is use A4. So that's just you need to pay attention. If you want to modify our size, let's use this tool. So you can just set this page dot underscore width page underscore height with a new value. So let's do this. When you want to set a new value, you need to give our length. So we need to load this docx shared and import. Let's use CM only. So we have our doc, and now we already have the these sections or section page width is get this. So let's set that to A4. So set page size to A4. So then that is a section page. You can also set this section dot page width to a variable, but we can directly use this to cm 21.0 and the section. If you only set width, it will be this A4 width times the letter height. So that is not the standard this page size. So if you want to correctly print this document, you need to ensure both height and width you set. And then we can again to print this. I again use this CMMM. So then, but you can now see. So when I set that, is have this very long the digits in the floating, but that is 21. That is 29.7. So cm. But I export that to the millimeter. So that's also fine. So and if I now doc save. It's the 711 3.2 docs. So let's run this. I go to documents and I come to our documents to have a look. So after your changes, we can print this, have some more digits, and let's actual the saving. Let's see the actual saving. So from here, 11, this document. Let's see the page layout, page size. So you can see here, it's identified as this integer in the width. So it's now it's treated as A4. Some the documents in let's see. So we also have the legal in the Americas regions. So that is kind of our the different ways. So let me try to change that 35. So if you try this, let's do another try. So if I change that to legal is very quite long. So that is very easy. So now I change this 21.50 high. That's the same to the letter in the width, but it's 735.56 for the height. So now I change to this and let's open to see whether it's identified as that legal paper. So paper is just our name, but if you set that correctly, they will come to here. Let's see another interesting part. If I don't set to a standard size, well, what's the word we'll use? So to our, let's see, to non-standard. So let's say I want to set this to just 11, and I put this to 25, for example. So by default is I don't know what's the name for this size. So and if I open, so let's come to layout, and I go to size. So there's no size identified by Word because they don't recognize this one. But if I come to here, I go to this paper. So this is my customized. So you can see it's customized. So let's see here whether it's marked as the customized. There's no customized directly in this list, but then if you have and from this paper's preview, you can see this also looks like a customized, not a standard one. So this gave you our way is you can set whatever size of our Word document page, height and width, but if that is no problem for you to edit in our Word document, but just pay attention if you really later on want to print your document, you'd better to check your printer and with the feasible or those paper size. So thank you for your watching to this video, and the next video we come to this orientation and the margin gutter. So see you then.